Hi there, and a very warm welcome to this channel, ParaTheta. I'm a Reiki practitioner and master and a holistic and intuitive coach, and today I'm going to be doing a collective transformational card read to help you watching. Now, if you have found this video, you are meant to be here, and to gain the full benefit of this transformation, you do need to be watching until the end of the video. You may find this video a few months or a few years from now and it will still be relevant to you because we are working at the quantum level of vibration and that works beyond time. And not only that, even if you're watching this on the other side of the planet, you'll still get the same therapeutic benefit from it as if we were in the same room together because we're working at the quantum level that works beyond distance too. I now set the intention to bring love, joy, truth, clarity, accuracy, empowerment, guidance and transformation of the highest vibration via the cards, the beings of light present and the tools I'm using. For you I'm reading for, so you can easily receive the guidance and transformation you may need. And you can also take action on this guidance should you so choose. And remember, this is your own personal responsibility as a sovereign being that you are. I'm now going to be calling in my team in spirit of the highest light and resonance guides, guardian angels, archangels, ascended masters, higher selves, star people of light, star races, gods, goddesses of light, superconscious. Only beings of the highest vibrational light may enter to help. Archangel Michael, Archangel Azrael and Archangel Metatron are here to keep the vibrations high and the space clear at all times, as well as Archangel Sandalphon, who's here to help ground these energies. Please be at my side to protect and watch over me, those observing, those passing through. Please guard against any low vibrational negative energies, those with negative intent seen or unseen. Send back to sender to their place of origin, be banished at once, back to source, love light, with forgiveness, thank you. So, I'm also obliged to say I give no medical, legal or financial advice and that these readings are for entertainment purposes only. So, all that being said, what messages do we have for the collective here, Spirit and Angels of Light? What is the overruling energy of this message and transformation? Okay, so we have got the Moon card here. Okay, so the Moon speaks all about illusion, using our imagination, but perceiving into the darkness, perceiving into the shadows as well. Perceiving what is an illusion and what is not, okay? It can also talk about deception as well, but here the owl is able to perceive the truth and perceive what is the truth and what is a lie as well, okay? So perceiving into shadows, perceiving into darkness, being able to see at night with those two beautiful, beautiful perceptive eyes here, these very, very green eyes are really kind of catching my attention when I'm looking at that card, okay? So, okay, let's find out more what this reading is about, what's happened in the recent past, please. What's happened in the recent past? Okay, so we've got the Hanged Man, another major tarot, major arcana card, all right? So very important, the major arcana cards are. All right, so the Hanged Man, we've been very patient with something. We've given something time, potentially some kind of healing situation, and our perspective on something has potentially changed as well by doing so, okay? That is the Hanged Man energy. Alright, and I am also seeing this grasshopper kind of going around. Obviously we've got the grasshopper upside down, indicating flipping a situation and looking at something from a different perspective, but I'm really kind of seeing a wheel here, a cycle, some kind of cycle, cyclical energy or cyclical emotional state or cyclical mental state, some kind of looping, which you've now got a different perspective, a different awareness of, okay? You've had to be very patient with it, it's taken some time as well, but now you're kind of, with the moon, with this owl, you've been able to kind of look at this situation with eyes that have been able to see it in a situation which is now different to how you had seen it before, okay? You've seen some kind of truth in that situation. Okay, what's in the present energy? What's in the present? Wonderful. We've got the Star card, yet another major arcana card here. Okay, so in the present energy, you are healing something in the long term, okay? Something's being healed in the long term, in a very beautiful, graceful way as well, to a point where you're really reaching a peaceful state of mind, a peaceful way of living as well, okay? Some kind of liberation here, some kind of mental liberation, emotional liberation, or physical liberation, okay? Definitely some kind of healing going on here. Healing mind, body, emotion, and soul, okay? What's coming up in the near future? Okay, we have got the Seven of Wands. Okay, yep. So again, in terms of the star being long-term healing, Seven of Wands is all about stamina and determination and persistence. So this healing is going to be lasting for the long term. You're going to be able to persist with this healing, all right, and maintain this level of healing that you've reached or are reaching, okay? Whether you're putting in new habits, these tools that you've got and you've been given now, you're able to implement in your life, implement these tools in your life in a way which will last you for the long term, okay? So you'll have the kind of mental stamina, emotional stamina, self-discipline to actually maintain these kind of new positive habits, basically. That's what I'm getting with that card. So the Badger is all about hard work as well. Won't necessarily be hard work, but you'll be disciplined enough to continue, okay? Because you've got the stamina, you've got the energy levels with the newfound sense of healing that you've got going on in the present, okay? You'll realise you'll be feeling so good in the present with your current kind of healing state. You think, you know, why should I? You know, there's no point going back to previous habits of the past when I'm feeling this good in my present state, and that's going to give you the power and the energy to maintain this new level of elevation that you're reaching in terms of your healing as well. Okay, what do you need to know? What's hidden from you? What do you need to know? Okay, so the Nine of Cups here, we've got some kind of wish fulfillment here that potentially you're not feeling at the moment, or you're not kind of counting your blessings, okay? You're in a state, basically this can be to do with gratitude as well, this Nine of Cups. And yeah, just feeling fulfilled, and potentially you're not kind of feeling that yet. You know, potentially you're feeling a bit sorry for yourself, and you're not really kind of looking, you're focusing almost with the owl too much on the dark, too much on the negative side of life or what's wrong, but potentially you also need to know and, you know, focus with these beautiful perceptive eyes on what's actually going right, and put more credence on that, put more energy on what's going right in your life, what's you know, what's good in your life, what have you got going on that's really good in your life. Count those blessings, all right? Let's not focus on the anxiety or what's wrong or what else needs to be healed, but actually let's appreciate what we've got in this now moment. We've got this beautiful, beautiful swan here, you know, signifying long-term healing. Let's focus on that, and let's focus on everything that's good in our life, all right? Draw our mind, our mental focus, the perception of what we're looking at in terms of those, the owl vision, onto what we got going that's right in our life at the moment. This will help us maintain the sense of long-term healing and actual long-term healing by focusing on the positive as well, all right? I know there's something called toxic positivity. We're not talking about that. This is very real, but it's actually been proven that with a positive mental attitude, you're more likely to live longer, okay? To do with the chemistry levels in your brain, in your body. There are a whole host of benefits for positive thinking. And so this is an indication of what you need to know is actually just think more positively, feel more positively, focus on what is good in your life, what blessings you've got going on, okay? Focus on the bright side, you know, always look on the bright side of life. Obviously, we have to be aware of what's in the shadows, and we're not saying, we're not discounting that, because this reading is all about that, but I'm saying these cards are saying balance that with the positive outlook as well. Count your blessings and everything you've got going on that you can feel grateful for as well. Okay, right. What's the challenge then? What's the challenge? What's the challenge? Okay, so yeah, we've got the wheel here, another major arcana. So the challenge is to maintain this sense of healing that we've got going, and we've already mentioned this as well in terms of using our discipline, our willpower, our staying power, counting our blessings, focusing on what's good in our life as well, how good we currently feel because we're doing the long-term healing, how much better we feel than how we felt in the past, and using that as fuel to maintain this forward momentum in terms of this wheel, in terms of positive forward progress. So this is the challenge, is to maintain this momentum that we've got going on now. All right, and is there a block? Is there a block? What's the block, if there is a block? Okay, interesting. So we've got the Ten of Cups currently in the blocked position, all right? So this is long-term emotional fulfillment and happiness and love. Love and relationship, love on all levels, like that happy ever after card, really. That's what the Ten of Cups is all about. And this is potentially blocked at the moment. That's interesting that it is blocked for whatever reason, but we can certainly do a transformation on this to help us, because who doesn't want a happy ever after, basically, right? I know you might think, or it might sound, oh, it's like a fairy tale, it's not real, it's, you're in la la land if you expect a happy ever after, living life on this earth, okay? That only happens in fairy tales and stories and, Disneyland. But yeah, we're going to be working on this now. We're going to be doing the transformation to bring this about. Is there any advice? Is there any advice? We've got the Seven of Cups here, okay? The advice is to make a choice, okay? So we've got a lot of options open to us at the moment, potentially too many options. So the choice, the advice is to actually make a decision here with this Seven of Cups. Choose. The lobster's kind of claws, they grab, okay? So they actually make a choice. They choose one. They close and choose one, all right? So make a decision. Any decision is better than no decision, they say. That's a saying that by making a decision, you're actually then narrowing the energies down so you actually move forward, okay? Rather than kind of floundering and kind of analysis paralysis where you don't move on at all then, okay? So that is the advice. Any other advice? Ace of Cups, focus on your happiness, love and abundance, all right? Don't negate love, all right? Don't think for whatever reason that you cannot have this cup of love in your life, that you cannot drink from the cup of love, all right? Because it's definitely possible. So many people in this world are very, very happy in love, very fulfilled in their love relationships. So don't think that you can't have that too. Okay? You can have that happiness. You can have that happy ever after. You can have that sense of abundance and fulfillment. All right? So you can think positively about it as well. You don't have to negate that option. In terms of your future experience. One more card of advice. Okay, because things can happen actually very quickly. All right, we've got the Judgment card and the Tower card. Okay, so it doesn't have to take years to bring about this Ten of Cups either. It can happen very, very quickly. It certainly can, because we're working up at the energies of angelic energy, energetic frequency, the energy of miracles, and miracles can happen instantaneously. That's one of the, I would say, definition of a miracle. It happens very, very quickly and instantly. It doesn't take years for you to kind of reach this Ten of Cups then, okay? So the energies are very fast. The energies are potentially going to be very, very fast indeed. So just, go with the energies. Let yourself flow with the energies. Don't block the energies by not taking action and moving forward as well. Or if an opportunity presents itself, go with it. don't block it. Okay, so we are going to do a quick transformation here. Really, the only cards I'm going to bring up is this Ten of Cups, this wheel and the Ten of Cups, okay, because it was in the block position. That's all we need to do here. So this transformation is to do with kind of blocking anything. We're going to transform any blocks to our happy ever after and forward progress, okay? So any kind of stagnation or any kind of feeling that it's not possible, our happy ever after isn't possible, that kind of thinking is only for fairy tale happy endings. We can also have that kind of rich, fulfilled life where we are in a happy, fulfilled love relationship. Okay, so if you would like to take a deep breath in with me now and release. With the one power working for us and through us, we take these cards and any negative situation they may represent. We replace everything and anything negative out of our lives and the lives of our future and loved ones, and replace it with something much more life-affirming and joyful. So mote it be. Okay, so what has this transformation become? What's this transformation become? Wonderful, we've got the Justice card here now. So this card is all about absolutely being on the right path now, okay? We're manifesting that path. That path is also very, very clear to us now in terms of the happy ever after, okay? And yeah, we're on the right path and things are going to just roll now, okay? So, wonderful. This was the transformation. I hope you found it helpful. You're very welcome to subscribe to this channel and I shall see you again soon. Lots of love and bye for now.